Someone else that's running the gambit is Mike Tyson. He was doing a podcast just promoting his stuff. He's supposed to do a biopic now coming forward, and Jamie Foxx was supposed to play him for the biopic, which is weird too because they're talking about like Benjamin buttoning him and de-aging him to make him look like a younger Tyson for this. And so Tyson was talking about this interview, then he just kind of Fox had a stroke, and I don't really know what happened, and the people are like, what? Because he's been saying like it's a personal thing. He wouldn't say what would happen, but he said, yeah, he just wasn't feeling well, had no idea what happened to him, but he had a stroke. Woof, that's probably a weird thing to say because I guarantee Jamie Foxx was not happy about this. But the baddest man on the planet, like he said it, what are you going to do about it, you know? And it's really sad to hear. It's like we hear about this Jamie Foxx thing over and over and over again, like how he's been in the hospital since like, was it April? Something like that. And there has been no word. There was one tweet he said, like, thank you for the praises or thank you for the well wishes. But on top of that, he's still there. And he's working on this project for Netflix. And apparently the stroke happened on that project. They're still shooting that right now. Well, it's probably shut down now because of the writer's strike. But they were still shooting that with an actor double. And they were moving forward because Jamie couldn't be there. But now everything's in limbo for Jamie. A stroke is something that's very serious, especially if he's having a lot of ramifications from it. It's hard to come back from that sometime. It just is. Some people jump right back. Other people, it affects them the rest of their lives. So this makes sense why it's been so quiet and hush-hush. But, I mean, he's got to be upset that Mike Tyson put this out there, right?
Do you think it has a possibility to impact his career? I mean, probably insiders were already aware of this, right? Or were
I mean,
they
no one
not?
was saying
because it
anything,
seems like
though.
it's the kind of thing. I mean, and you know, you're 100% right. Like a lot of strokes have really great outcomes. People have full functionality, go on to lead the exact same kind of life they would have otherwise. But yeah, it's, you know, in the same interview, Mike Tyson says, "Oh, he probably doesn't want everybody to know that." Like, I guess it was just a slip of the tongue. And now, like, to hear that they're going to infect him with Benjamin Button disease just so he can play a younger Mike Tyson. He's from one medical tragedy to another.
That's tough.
We're missing the joke there. Slip of the tongue. A guy famously for having a lisp. I mean, there's got to be some way to figure that out. Yeah.
You want to do that right now?
Yeah, I'm not making fun of Mike Tyson.
I'm
not.
He was just nibbling our ear, just a little.
Oh boy,
there it is.
Do you think this will have ramifications for Mike Tyson though at all? Do you think that Jamie Foxx will go after him, Sean?
What's he gonna do? What is Jamie Foxx gonna do against Mike Tyson?
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna not star in his biopic, and no one else would do a better job than Jamie Foxx playing Mike Tyson. I guarantee you.
No, I'm sure he'd do a fantastic job doing it. I don't imagine that, you know, there's anything really to do aside from just getting in front of the story and making your own announcement and changing the narrative. But I don't think he's ready to do that, and I don't think he will do it. I think he'll just kind of let Mike Tyson kind of spin this up in his own way and probably move on from here. I can't imagine that Jamie Foxx challenges him to a gentleman's duel or anything like that.
Right.
That's just not going to end real well.
Pistols at dawn.
You me in the ring, Mike.
Yeah.
So, Brandon, you think that's going to happen? You think he's going to be pissed?
I mean, I'm sure he's not going to be thrilled. I'm sure his family's not thrilled right now because they have gone through very great lengths to keep it on the down low. You know, they've really come out and said things. Thank you for all the support. We appreciate if you respect our privacy. You know, it was an extreme medical condition. Thanks to a quick reaction and great medical staff, he's already on the mend and in recovery. Like, they've made a lot of statements, but none saying what had happened. So I'm sure they're definitely not happy with the situation, but you know,
can't be pleased.
Yeah, no, for sure. And, you know, and obviously, like, I don't care how famous you are, your personal business is your personal business, you know, so it is unfortunate that I'm sure he has that information because of the biopic stuff. Like, they had to be like, this has got to be on hold because this happened. And it's unfortunate that he accidentally.
Which is what it is now.
It didn't seem like he did it on purpose. Like, it was an accident, but
it didn't feel malicious or anything like that. It just I think Mike Tyson was kind of winding himself up and then let it loose, and then was like, well, shit, I can't get away from it now. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah.
And that biopic too is kind of just on hold right now. Mike even said that it might not even happen now with him. It's like,
well, luckily everything's on hold right now. So if there's never been a better time to have an issue that you can't work because no one's working. And I'm not trying to make light of the situation. I'm just saying, like, if like, he can make a full recovery by the time Hollywood's back up and running. So, like, if ever there was a time to have a physical issue, a mental issue, a personal issue, a baby, whatever, like, now is the time. Like, if it fell into this category, you're lucky in that respect, because by the time everything picks back up again, he could be running like a top and ready to do this and many other projects.